You got to meet Big though.
Yeah, he said.
I was on tour with Big. Me, Mike Geronimo, Big, Craig Mack.
Crazy.
You was Mike Geronimo DJ?
I put the nigga on.
I'm asking you at the time. Come on, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. We know where this is going. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there.
Hey, even when Jay and Dame was like, yo, Gotti's our DJ, I was way more than a fucking DJ.
But ain't nothing wrong with the DJ now. Come on.
No, there's nothing wrong with the DJ, but I was way more than a nigga playing records and keeping it together.
All right.
I put their whole plan together.
All right. Talking about Rockefeller.
Yes.
Because Dame said you fucked everything up. Did you hear him say that on the internet?
I don't listen to Dame. Does anyone listen to Dame anymore?
The internet does. He's lit on the internet.
Yeah, he's lit on the internet?
Yes.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him, but I don't give a fuck about what Dame Dash says.
But y'all was all right. Y'all was all like together. Chimbaye.
Chimbaye?
I like that no more.
Upper echelon had to move on.
I mean, I fucks with Jay. I fucks with Biggs. You know, Dame just has his certain ways and certain things, and it's all good.
He doesn't call you a culture vulture.
I can't be called a culture vulture. I am the culture, yeah. But I heard what he said. He was like, oh, that's fucking Gotti. Let me just explain that situation.
Okay, cool.
Okay? Jay makes...
Take over.
Nas drops Ether.
Let me pardon me slowing you down. Were you in the studio when Jay made Take Over or no?
No.
Okay, so you get to hear it afterwards. This is hot. Let's be clear. The first time we heard Take Over was Hot 97 Summer Jam. This was, I believe, the same Summer Jam that he brung out Michael Jackson in, right? And then in between, I could be a little bit off by something. And then he said, tell Nas we don't want it with Hov. And no one actually thought that was a record. People thought it was a freestyle. And then the record drops.
I mean, Jay had what Jay felt was a super card.
Right. The ace in the hole.
His ace in the hole was, I'm fucking your bitch.
And the Joker. That's the Joker. The ace in the hole was...
So he thought, that's why he's like, yeah, he wanted it. Jay's a bastard.
All right.
He wants to be number one.
All right.
So he gonna pick a fight or whatever because he wants everyone to know, nigga, you not me.
All right.
All right, so boom. Ether fucks the whole shit up, right?
Right.
Fuck Jay-Z. What's the stuff with Ether? That record to this day is like, I don't know what mindset.
I was in the club with Nas the other day and it came on. We both put our head down.
So
we didn't want nothing to do with it. Like, you heard us.
So hard.
I was like, I did it. I see his head down too. I was like, oh shit.
No.
That's
like,
like maturity.
Like, kid you not, yeah.
That record is so hard, you know?
Right.
Like, he told me though, I think his mother died. When Jay came at him, he was dealing with his mother dying.
Damn.
So I think that kind of helped
it.
Fuel that monumental record.
Right.
Yeah. And so Ether comes out. So I'm in my office.
Okay. And it's you who called Jay or Jay called you?
No, let me explain.
Okay, cool.
I'm in my office. I'm minding my business. This nigga Jay is in my office every day.
Hot 97 Battle of the Beats? This happens yet? No.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, that happened.
Yeah, because that's when people could clear that Nas won.
No, that didn't happen because it happened with Super Ugly.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So the nigga is in my office every day. Now, if you know Jay isn't the type of dude that's gonna openly ask for help or openly ask for anything. So every day. So by the third day, I'm like, what's up? I hit her. I'm like, what's up, nigga? Was fucking with you, was bothering you? He said, yeah, Gotti.
Oh, shit.
Just fucking with me. I said, you want to get him? He said, yeah, I want to get him. So in my mind, I'm like, you've been saying all this. If he do something, you gonna basically air out his bitch, right? He been saying little things. So we went to baseline.
Dame Dash is not around.
Oh, Dame Dash was never around.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I mean, he wasn't around like Hove is Hove, nigga.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up. Hove don't need nobody.
Right.
Once Hove got on, he was the guy I would be like, he didn't need nobody.
Right.
Like X needed people around him to help him.
Right.
Ja needed me to help him.
Right.
Hove,
Right.
once he got on, he didn't need nobody. He could do it all himself. He'll pick the beats, go fuck with the producer. He didn't need nobody. So we go in there, I put on a super ugly beat, and he does what he does. Talk about his bitch.
Right.
No one cared.
At the time, I could tell, like, I wasn't in the studio session, but I could tell you thought that was hard.
In all honesty,
Right.
I thought he did what he was saying he's gonna do.
Right.
Now, did I think it was the hardest shit?
Right.
No.
Because in retrospect,
You would have asked me Ether or Super Ugly, I would have been like, yo, Ether, yeah. Like, are you serious? This is a free, and I didn't want to get in that arena.
Right.
So I'm using another nigga beat. I didn't make a beat. It's a freestyle.
Right.
Ether's a record.
Right.
Takeover's a record.
Right.
You want to do a battle, do Takeover and Ether.
Right.
I think Ether still wins.
Right.
Right? But do that. You did a freestyle where he just was rhyming or whatever. So that's the exact story of how that came about.
Right.
And it was funny because my nigga Preem and shit, when Preem heard it, because after Super Ugly, that's when radio did the...
Because it wasn't in two beats, Super Ugly and something else?
It was Super Ugly and Ether, and they put them together, and they was doing...
I'm talking about the J record. Didn't you mix two different beats, or it was only Super
It
Ugly?
was just Super Ugly.
Okay, cool.
So now the nigga Preem, he was like, nah, man, J shit ain't right. And I was like, word? I said, you ain't fucking with it? He said, you know, he said, real niggas don't really give a fuck about talking about a bitch.
All right.
So when Preem said that, I was like, oh shit.
All right.
Preem was like, you know, saying you fucked a bitch or this nigga's bitch or whatever. But then, you know, it's all timing.
All right.
Because it worked for Pac.
All right.
Right? That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat mother.
Jesus.
It worked for him.
Still. Hurt still good.
Yeah,
It still hurt. It's like,
It sounds
as
crazy.
you said it still hurt. Good.
Right, it worked, but it worked for him. It didn't work for Jay.
All right.
And Ether just avalanched him after that.
Like Tupac going to jail worked for him. A lot of people going to jail it doesn't work for them.
Right. Tupac going to jail definitely gave him more of an edge, more of the credibility.
All right.
It's just crazy.